Hi guys, this is Rose with Pertaining to Rose. So I got kind of a funny story, and I was reminded of this story when I saw a little clip from DeMogul on Facebook that said Ludicrous bought his own private jet. So years ago, I did armed security, and I worked out of York, Pennsylvania, and I got a chance to do a private security for Ludicrous while he had a private party in York, Pennsylvania. It was a lot of fun. I truly enjoyed it. Well, let me tell you, when we were in there as private security, I did an undercover security. So that means I had to wear a large shirt to cover up my vest and cover up my duty belt and to cover up my gun. So you cannot tell that I had all this stuff on underneath my clothes. You know, it was hard enough because Ludacris kept inviting people up on stage with him, and of course, what are we there for? Security. Got to keep them away from Ludacris. We got to keep them uh, you know, secured. We got to keep them secured. And, I had rough enough time with that because he kept inviting them. So I thought, I'm going to walk around. I'm going to walk around and check out the scenery and make sure everybody's behaving themselves. So I'm walking along, and here comes two guys. And they're both looking at me. And I'm not thinking nothing. I'm just staring straight ahead, walking along. And all of a sudden, one of these guys picks me up and throws me over his shoulder. And he goes, I got a wife. He was very, very trashed. I don't know what kind of drugs he was on. So there I am on his shoulder trying to hold my hip where my gun was so that nobody could touch it, Now I had a locked holster so they could not pull it out, But it was still hilarious. The other guy convinced him to put me down and he explained to him, he could not just take a wife. It is not caveman style. I was embarrassed because I work with all these men that are like 6'5", and they're huge and muscle bound. And here I am, 5'1.5". Oh, 90 pounds soaking wet at that time. I was bright red, but it was a hilarious thing, and it's something I will never forget. I had such a blast working for Ludacris, and his music was awesome, and for the most part, everybody was very good at his party. We didn't have to throw anybody out. We had a few little small incidents, but nothing huge, other than somebody taking a wife. If you go to a Ludacris's party, do not just take a wife. Those wives might not want to be married to you. But anyways, I'm keeping this short today. I just wanted to share out that funny story. I know DeMogul is going to love this. Because he wanted to hear all the interesting stories. So there you go, DeMogul. Out to you, bud. Thank you.